What's going on, everybody? I thought I'd tell you guys the problem about the game that I'm experiencing right now, which is Hell Let Loose. One serious issue that I'm experiencing with the game. Now, before I get into this, I want to acknowledge one thing. I understand that this is an early access game, okay? So I'm well aware that there's going to be issues with the game. That being said, I do believe there is a fine line with that. When you charge $30 for your early access game, I'll get to that. I expect the game to at least run. And what I mean by run is I should be able to play the game. Now, is there going to be glitches and performance issues? Yeah, it may run like shit. It's an early access game. But if you're going to charge me $30, I'd like to play the game, okay? All right. Maybe not how it was meant to be played, but I should be able to, play the game and look for bugs, right? That's how it should be. All right, let's go ahead and fire it up and see why I only have 89 minutes logged. Now, I've had this game for almost 2 weeks. I'm also going to show you guys how to do a refund, which applies to where you have to own it within about 2 weeks. You can't own it for longer than 2 weeks. I'm right at the threshold there, and you can't have more than 2 hours of playtime. We're not at 90 minutes. Well, we're not at 120 minutes yet, so we're fine. I'm amazed that we have 89 minutes. But let's run the game and find out what is wrong with Hell Let Loose. Let's let her load. These early access games take a while to load. That is fine. I don't have issues with that. But let's go ahead and let this game run its course and eat up my playtime minutes here while I'm trying to get the game to run. All right, so it's going to boot up. Now, like I said, I understand early access games have problems. That's the whole point. You're supposed to bug test. You're supposed to try to resolve issues, okay? That being said, there's a fine line between a game that is in beta and is in a testing phase to a game that's not running at all, okay? And you're charging money for it. Okay, so here's the screen. This is about as far as it gets. I'm going to hit enlist, and this is a multiplayer-only game. So the goal of the game is to find servers and play games. Oh, no compatible servers. I'm going to refresh it one more time before I hit help. So I'll show you to give it some time to let it run its course. Actually, I'll hit it one more time. Let it run its course here. So we're going to be fair to the developers here and other people. I'm going to try to be as transparent as I can and honest. Okay, so let's hit help. No compatible servers found. See what's wrong. Okay, here it is. If you're experiencing missing servers, please try the following. Change the server browser ping in your Steam client settings from auto to 3000 in your Steam client settings. Okay, yeah, you hit in-game. Okay, 3000. Okay. All right, yeah, okay, simple fix. All right, cool. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm glad to see that. And then, yeah, once you've done this, you should log back into Steam, and you should be good to go. I already logged back in, but let's take a look. Let's confirm. Let's go ahead and quit here. Let's go ahead and quit. Let's go to settings. Oh, what do you know? Oh, what do you know? I already did change it, and I reset Steam and everything. Oh, yeah, so obviously for me, the issue hasn't been fixed. Now, I'm no genius, but I do believe that I'm not the majority experiencing this issue. I know that there's quite a few people that are, but there's not a lot of people. And the reason I'll say is we go to Community Hub. We can see if we can find it. Well, patch note. They did acknowledge in this patch note that the bug was still being worked on. That was June 13th. Patch 2, it was not in there at all. It looks like I can't find it in here. It was probably buried. I might have to hit list, but yeah. They did post it as a while back that it was. Hang on, discussions. Okay, here we are. Where is it? Can't find missing servers. Workaround hotfix. And it said, that they've been reports on unable to discover certain, see certain servers in certain server regions. They were working on a fix, which I did, and that was on June 8th. They weren't allowed to put any replies or anything, so nobody was really allowed to talk about it, which, not a huge fan of right there. So, okay. So, let's go back here. Patch 2 came out. Now, Patch 1, they did acknowledge it was an issue. You hit Patch 2, came out, they talked about gameplay, performance, functionality, bug fixes. Nothing in here fixes that issue of certain people not able to find servers at all and play the fucking game. There's nothing in here that says that. Now, when it says known issues, there may be some remaining snacking while we pinpoint and isolate. Well, these are irrelevant to me. I mean, these are absolutely 100% irrelevant to me. Okay, in fact, pretty much all of this is irrelevant to me because I can't play the game. So, obviously, like I said, I do believe I am the minority, but I know I'm not the only one experiencing this issue. As you can see, one guy right here, I mean, he's not the most professional person, but I can see why he's angry. And still no fix for servers not found. Jesus, you devs don't even care. And this guy says, at Cube Matrix, update your game. Well, obviously Spicy's not having an issue, you know, at least him, he's lucky. So I'll give him credit. I'm glad that your game works, dude. I really am. But the problem I have with this isn't necessarily the devs, but it's also kind of the community. Obviously, a big chunk of the community is not having a problem finding servers. You know, you're seeing people post stuff like this. I'm not trying to say he's a fanboy, but, well, yeah, whatever. But the whole point is there's a majority that obviously can play the game. I would say that we are kind of the minority in this. But the fact to push us aside and not even acknowledge that this is your second patch. You guys said on your first patch that you would fix it in your second patch. There's no list of the fix in here at all. And, you know, because you said you guys did a temporary hot fix. And you don't even put it in the known issues. So I'm not real impressed here. I've been waiting for almost 2 weeks. I'm going to go ahead and refund it. Because obviously to me, you guys, if you are going to fix this issue, it's not going to be anytime soon. So I want to make sure I get my $30 back, rather than below $30 on a game that I can't get past the server screen. Okay, so all right, let's go ahead and hit Steam. I'll show you how to refund it. We're going to hit Settings. I'm going to hit Account. And we're going to hit View Account Details. Okay, we're going to view Purchase History. All right, Hell Let Loose. Okay, I would like a refund. I'm just going to request a refund. We've already kind of went through that. Okay. Reason. Frame rate is too low. My computer doesn't meet the system requirement. Purchased by accident. This game is still having an issue. Family shot. It's not fun. It won't start. My issue isn't listed. Cannot join any servers. Servers in the game devs hotfix. Devs hotfix. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and submit request. So I say, yeah, cannot join any servers in the game. You want to kind of keep it short and sweet because I'm sure these people, there's humans that actually overlook this. They're probably going through, they probably don't spend more than a minute on your claim. You don't want to get, you want to give them enough of a detail, but you don't want to give them too much of a detail to where, you know, they don't need to read an essay. Okay, just be short and sweet. Yeah, cannot join any servers in the game. I'm going to actually put, should I, now, even after devs hotfix. Okay, submit request. Okay, submit a siege report. Here's your code. Once the support has responded to your request, you will receive a notification. Okay, so either, I don't know, I haven't done a refund before. I know people that have. I've heard sayings that they'll sometimes, they'll either, they won't refund it. They might have a question they have for it, or they'll just put it in there. But it's going to be pending, and it will be pending for a while. So in the meantime, we're just going to go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and actually uninstall it so we don't have any. Go ahead and delete all of it, and there we go. So we're just going to uninstall it and let it run its course. There we go. So all right, that's the end of the game. And just to make sure you guys know that I have working internet, if you guys are wondering that, we'll go ahead and show you right here. I'll just join not Hell Let Loose. Hold Fast Nation Work. Good game. It is an early access game, and it's cheesy, but it is a fun game. Oh, and it works. I can actually join servers and stuff. Obviously, I'm finding servers, no problem. So, like I said, my advice to the Hell Let Loose guys, don't push your player base to the side, even if we're a minority, because as far as I'm concerned, when I hear people complain about performance and complaints of glitches like invisible helmets on soldiers, that doesn't mean jack shit compared to what the concerns I'm experiencing, okay? As far as I'm concerned, if you have people saying that they can't play your game at all, that should be the first thing that you're addressing, not invisible helmets. I've heard, yeah, there was people complaining about that in an early access game. So yeah, if you guys want to leave a comment on the video saying, well, it's an early access game, don't complain to me about that. If you're going to say stuff like, well, it needs performance fixes, it needs things like this. Look, if I can't even get into the game and play it and it's been out for 2 weeks, okay, that's a problem. Oh, and you charge me $30. That's a problem, okay? I'm not impressed. So anyway, hope you guys have a great day. My advice to you guys, unless you can get an explanation of this, I'd be wary of this game. If you guys end up getting this game and you can't find a server to join, I would highly recommend refunding it. Will I get this game again? I'm not sure. If I do, it will be when it's out of early access. I'm not going to get it when it's in early access. I'm going to wait until it's released because obviously they've shown no urgency to get people to at least play the fucking game. Okay, as far as yeah, they're fixing leaning and customization and things like that. That shouldn't be the concern right now. You need to try to get it into a runnable state so people can join and actually bug test for you and find bugs for you. But okay. All right, so anyway, I hope you guys had a good day, and hopefully this video is informative. I felt like I had to make this video because I haven't seen any videos on it. So thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video. Take care.